Today I'm diving into something most people use every single day, but rarely upgrade smartly: streaming devices. And in 2025, the options are more powerful, but also more confusing. So I've done the heavy work for you. I break down the 6 best streaming devices in 2025, comparing the top options on speed, content support, and real-world usability. But some look the same, yet perform very differently when it matters. Don't worry, I've got you covered. In a few seconds, I'll share 3 crucial tips that could save you tons of money and time. Now, let's get started. Now, let me show you what actually matters before. First, ecosystem fit. If your home is already using Apple, Google, or Amazon products, stick with a streamer that plays well with your ecosystem. It'll save you frustration when syncing devices, voice commands, or app access. Second, HDR support. Look for models that handle Dolby Vision or HDR10+. These formats bring richer color, better contrast, and brighter highlights for movies and series that look like they're meant to. Third, speed and space. Devices with a fast chip and at least 16 gigabytes of storage won't choke on menus or buffering. They load faster, keep more apps open, and feel smoother long-term. So, before moving forward, if you are still unsure at the end, don't worry. I'll show you something that makes your final choice very easy. And I'll also share 10 key specs at the end of each product review, so make sure to catch that. Now, let's dive in. Number 5, Roku Streaming Stick 4K+. Freezes ruin backyard movie night until you plug in this little stick. By the way, before moving forward, I'll give you a list of 10 key specs. Make sure to catch that. So, Roku's Streaming Stick 4K+ pushes cinema-level 4K with Dolby Vision and HDR10+, delivering rich contrast and color that looks incredible on any modern TV. Behind the scenes, a 1.8 GHz quad-core chip keeps things fast. Apps open smoothly and navigation stays snappy. But here's the part most people overlook: the long-range dual-band Wi-Fi. It boosts signal strength across both 2.4 and 5 GHz bands, so you can stream from way more spots around the house, even the patio. And with the Roku mobile app, you can turn your phone into a private headphone hub for quiet nights or immersive solo gaming. It's also ultra slim, plugging directly into your HDMI port without crowding out other inputs. Perfect for tight setups or wall-mounted TVs. Now, what's not so great? Roku sometimes hits you with full-screen homepage ads, especially during setup. It's annoying, but once you're in your app, it doesn't follow you. And here's where it really stands out. Many users say they've streamed 4K Dolby Vision Netflix from 30 feet away, outside, with no buffering. That long-range receiver? It seriously pulls its weight. If you want big performance in a small, travel-friendly package, this one's a standout. And here's the key specs list as I promised. Not the perfect fit? Then check out the next one, our pick for the best smart home hub. Number 4, Amazon Fire TV Cube, 3rd generation. Ever wanted to control your entire living room with just your voice? Then this is exactly what you need. And don't forget, I'll share the key specs at the end. Make sure to catch that. So, Amazon's 3rd generation Fire TV Cube is built to be your all-in-one streaming and smart home hub. Thanks to its far-field microphones, you can power on your TV, dim the lights, or change channels just by asking. No remote needed. Inside, a fast octa-core processor keeps everything snappy, while the built-in speaker handles Alexa responses, quick news, or casual tunes, even when the TV is off. Plus, with HDMI pass-through and the IR extender, it can control cable boxes, consoles, and even devices tucked behind cabinets. What really sets it apart? Alexa Home Theater, the Cube wirelessly links with Echo speakers to deliver full-room Dolby Atmos sound. Perfect for movies, sports, and music nights. Small downside: some users report the Cube occasionally picks up the wrong Alexa command if you have other Echo devices nearby. In real-world use, people say just saying, period, "Alexa, play Netflix on cable," switches the input, starts the show, and dims the lights. No buttons, no hassle. If voice-driven convenience matters most, the Fire TV Cube is tough to beat. And here's your list. If you are still unsure, then let's move on. Our pick for the best Android integration. Number 3, Chromecast with Google TV. Tired of digging through a dozen apps to find something worth watching? Then this is exactly what you need. Chromecast with Google TV brings everything together with its native Google TV interface. Instead of bouncing between Netflix, Prime, or Hulu, it pulls your shows and movies into one clean watch list, making it way faster to find something new. And behind the scenes, a 1.9 GHz quad-core chip keeps navigation sharp, and dual-band Wi-Fi makes loading apps feel instant. Voice control is built right in. Thanks to the Bluetooth remote's microphone, you can search, launch apps, and even run smart home commands, all without touching your phone. For picture quality, it supports 4K HDR10+ and Dolby Vision, which means punchy highlights, deep colors, and smooth streams, even without an external box. Now, what really stands out is how it handles live TV and cable integration. You get YouTube TV and Sling built straight into the home screen. No extra gear, no switching inputs. The only downside? No Ethernet port. So if your Wi-Fi isn't strong, you might feel it during heavy streaming sessions. And here's how it actually plays out. Users often say the watch list uncovers new shows they never even knew about, turning casual browsing into serious binge nights. If you live inside Google's world already, this one's a no-brainer. So let's take a look at the key specs list. But if you are looking for the best performance, then what's coming next is for you. Number 2, NVIDIA Shield TV Pro. I want streaming, gaming, and media storage all in one box. Then this is the device you've been waiting for. Powered by the Tegra X1 Plus processor, it delivers snappy navigation, near-instant app launches, and smooth menus. Thanks to AI-enhanced upscaling, even old 1080p content gets sharpened close to 4K clarity, making your classics look brand new. But the Shield isn't just about streaming. With built-in Plex server support and USB 3.0 ports, you can plug in an external drive and build a full personal media library without needing a separate NAS setup. And gaming? Covered. With GeForce Now Cloud Gaming, you can stream AAA PC titles at up to 4K 60Hz. No expensive gaming rig needed. And any downside? There is no HDR10+ support. HDR10+ movies will default to basic HDR10 instead of using dynamic metadata, which might matter for some content lovers. I plugged in an old USB drive filled with family videos, and the Shield's AI upscaling made them look amazingly sharp on my 4K screen, like they were filmed yesterday. If you want top-tier performance that handles everything from streaming to gaming to media management, the Shield TV Pro stands in a class of its own, and here's the key specs list. Pause if you need. Our number 1 pick is coming next, and you don't want to miss it. Number 1, Apple TV 4K 3rd Gen, if you want pure speed, flawless quality, and smart home control that just works. This is it. Powered by the A15 Bionic chip, the Apple TV 4K brings near-instant app launches, smooth navigation, and flawless Dolby Vision and HDR 10+ playback. No buffering, no lag, just effortless performance, even on older TVs. It delivers a true premium experience with 4K HDR 10+ visuals and Dolby Atmos sound, making every movie night feel like a real theater experience. Connection strength? Locked down tight with Wi-Fi 6 and gigabit Ethernet, ensuring smooth, high bitrate streaming even in busy households. What sets it apart is hidden inside. The Apple TV acts as a Thread border router, making HomeKit devices faster and more reliable across your network. Small downside? There's no USB port for direct local playback. You'll need to stream personal files over your network. In real-world use, most users say apps pop open instantly, and Dolby Vision Netflix streams play perfectly, even on TVs that are a few years old. If you want a streaming device that's smooth, smart, and built to last, the Apple TV 4K leads the pack. Now, let's take a look at the key specs list. But stick around, because I'll show you something that makes your final choice way easier, just like I promised at the beginning. And that's all for today. My personal pick, it's the NVIDIA Shield TV Pro. Because I love having one device that can stream, game, and handle my personal media without limits. Which one fits your setup best? Drop your comments below. I'd love to hear it. And if you found this guide helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a smarter choice. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.